All right, good morning, everyone. So you should have your warm-up. Let's go ahead and go over that today. So here we see which expression is equivalent to 4 times, in parentheses, 3 plus 5 minus 3 times 9 squared. So again, on your warm-up, let's make sure we write PEMDAS. And we're going to do our parentheses first. So we're going to rewrite this as 4 parentheses 8 minus 3 times 9 squared. Our second thing, after we've done that, is we're going to go into exponents. So right there, 9 squared is the same as 2 spaces. 9 is the base in each space. And so we get a value of 81. So we're going to say 4 times 8 minus 3 times 81. We know the next thing we got to do is our multiplication. We go left to right. So we have 32 minus, and then we have 3 times 81. So we're just going to do an arrow right there and do that. So 81 times 3, as we have 243, right? And so we continue to work at it. So if we look at this, right, we're saying, well, the expression, right, so it doesn't have an equal sign, it's an expression, would be equivalent to this step right here. So then our answer would be there, D. Okay. If we look at the answer with the expression in the question, what do we notice? So looking at this, what do you notice? Hopefully you've written at least 2 sentences. Give me something. Let's go ahead and get started on our notes. Modeling algebraic expressions. Woohoo! So these little circles, or these yellow things, okay, yellow is going to be positive, and you should be able to see it on the whiteboard. Okay, so again, these are going to have a value of 1. These are going to be units. Okay, and typically they are yellow. The next ones right here, again, if we have 3 of them, that's going to be 3 units. Now these are X's. Usually the X's are green. I apologize, I didn't print it in color today. So this is the X bar. Okay, and again, green is going to be positive. There we go. And so this is going to be 1X. And then if there's 3 of them, this is going to be 3X. Okay, and we talked about teams, right? Yesterday we saw the video. So here we have a positive and then some X's. And so again, they cannot join forces. They're different teams. So positive and then an X. All right, so we're going to look at this. We're going to build an expression. Okay. And as we noticed yesterday during our video, there was no equal sign. There wasn't just one answer, one solution, right? So we had to simplify it to see it to its lowest terms and put them on teams. So here, let's go ahead and look at our units. Here I have 1, it's a positive, and then I have 3 more. So if we draw this, I'm going to say 1 positive, and then I'm going to draw 3 more positives. And so what that looks like is a total of 4 positives. There we go. So I'm going to put my 1s or my units here plus 4, because typically the rule is we put the X's or the variables here. So I'm going to go in and kind of color code it. I'm going to draw a square around my X's. So now I have 2X plus another X. So 2 X's right there. And then this last one is another X. So how many X's do we see there? We should say 3 X's, right? We can draw it. We can use these manipulatives, whatever helps you the best. All right, we're going to practice a little bit more together, and then in a little bit you should have a sheet protector like this, and it should have these questions, and you're going to do these in a little bit. Okay, so if I look at this one right here, right, again it says 4X plus 4 plus 2 plus 3X plus 1. Well, here again you see our X's. We put 4 X's. And then you see 4 1s or 4 units, so we put 4 over here. Then you see there's 2 more units, so we add 2 more, right? And then lastly, there's 1 unit, so it goes on this side, and they're positives. And then they gave us 3x, so we added these last 3 x's here. And so our result, our expression right here, would be 7x plus 7. You notice how the x is there. In front of it's called a coefficient, and then these are called our constant. Okay, and it's just the units. All right. So let me give you an example. If you have room on your paper somewhere, let's go ahead and try this out. So let's say Ms. Galvan has 3x plus 4 plus 2x plus 1. Okay? So I have 3 x's, right? So here's x, x, and another x, right? There we go. And then I have 4 1's. And then I have 2 more x's. Let's see if you can see that. And then lastly, I have another 1. So if I look at this, there's 3 x's, boom, 4 1's, right? And then 2 more x's, and then another 1. So if I look at this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I end up with 5x. And then again, I have 4 plus 1, and so that gives me plus 5. Okay. Now, if you don't have the manipulatives, I highly recommend that you draw these out. Okay. And so let's try another one, just making the visual aid. So let's try this one. Let's do x plus 3 plus 2x plus x. So on your paper anywhere, if you have room or your journal, let's write this out. Okay. So let's think about it. Let's circle the x's first. So here's an x, another x, and another x. And again, when you carry your groceries, you carry in front of you, right? So the same thing with the x's in the constant. We're going to carry the sign in front of us. So we have 1x, then 2 more x's, and then another x. Did you see how I drew those x's? Okay, so how many x's do I see? 4x. So this is the same as that. Okay? And then lastly, we're going to see how many constants or units we have. Well, here we only have 3. And so I would say that's just plus 3. So that right there, my friends, is an expression. Okay. All right. When you have finished today, make sure your star review is turned in. But also, you'll need to take your paper today, and this is for your records. When you're done, you're going to work it out, and in Google Slides, in Schoology, you should have the Google Slides. It's A, B, C, D, E, and you're going to type in your answers. This right here is your assignment. It's in the sheet protector, hopefully underneath your desk. You're going to work these out. You can use an Expo marker, work it on your paper. And then again, you need to type your answers in Schoology. Okay, today should say 3.28 Thursday, modeling like terms. That's the assignment. You go in and type your answers in. Okay. Lastly, when you are done with that, you are going to see the sub for this right here. This is your exit ticket. Okay. So again, it shows you the models, and then the second one you're going to draw the models and then simplify the expression. Okay. All right. Wish you all the best of luck. Please email me if you have any questions or concerns. Take care and please be on your best behavior.